everyone, Aaron with Elite Water Sports, and I just got done with the most ultimate downwinder that's lasting the Skyway. It's like 20 miles of just butterflat water here in St. Petersburg, Florida. And what I was on was this Airush Team Edition 139 Apex, and I gotta tell you, I am so freaking stoked. This thing is all carbon, has the flex properties of a fiberglass board, has this beautiful V spine down the middle to break up that chop and make those landings ultra cush. They brought that V spine all the way to the very end, and I noticed with the channeling, this is a pretty fast board. Every time I landed, it would accelerate. A lot of these bottom boards are not that fast. It actually a little teeny bit sluggish, okay? We'll also notice that the rail is pretty consistent throughout the whole entire board. No changes in that. What it allowed me to do is have a really nice bite edge. Not too much, not too little. It allowed me to really load up where I was able to pressurize the back section of the board on my big heel side super fast sprays. And what I like to do when I'm testing out a board is try to go as fast as I can and load up that back section of the board as much as possible to see if those fins kind of articulate a little bit, kind of spin or twist so they blow out. And I could not get this board to blow out. In fact, I could feel the flex in the board just in the right manner so I could thrust in. I also do that with the toe side. A lot of boards are great on heel side, horrible on toe side. I gotta tell you, this board, both sides, toe side, heel side, were super solid throughout the whole entire turn. Jumping, I was able to hold an edge a little longer than normal with an overpowered situation. I was on a 12 and about 20 to 25 knots. I gotta tell you, it held that rail all the way throughout the whole entire load and pop. Super impressive. Now, matched up with these boots, or these bindings, straps, however you want to call them. A lot of people call them different things. You know, right off the bat, you know, looking at the board, you know, looking at the straps, I was like, man, I don't know if I'm gonna like these straps too much, but I'm gonna throw it on the ground and show you how loose I've been running them. Look how loose those are, right? Now, they can go a lot tighter than that, but I gotta tell you, I didn't need them tight. My feet never once pulled out of the strap. No matter how hot I came in, no matter how loaded up I was, they never came out. So I was rocking them a little looser, and I was able to do board offs and whatnot and big air with loose straps. Not many straps out there you can do that. Matched up with the handle, I was able to grab a hold of the handle really easily without my knuckles getting too bound up on the board itself, along with being able to have a bigger platform to grab. It's also not a cheap plastic handle that's going to be flexing the whole time. This thing doesn't flex at all, and it's solid. So really impressed with everything. I gotta say, the pros on it, definitely the V spine, the flex properties, and definitely that edge throughout the whole entire load and pop. The fins are appropriately sized. I don't need to go bigger, I don't need to go smaller, so you don't have to like upgrade your board right when you buy it when they come stock, okay? On the negatives, it is on the lighter side, so maybe if it gets really super high winds out there and you're trying to do board off, it might blow out of your hands. You're not going to be able to catch it. So maybe I felt a little bit of the wind resistance on the board, which kind of pushed me around, you know, which it's going to happen with lighter boards. Lighter boards are not always the best for you, okay? You know, additional pro thing I would say about it is that it wasn't all that stiff. It didn't have to be stiff. Not all carbon boards need to be so rock stiff for it to be a performance board. I really liked what they did with this. They didn't make it too stiff, they didn't make it too flexible, and I think it met perfectly in the middle. So I'm stoked. Hopefully you can hear that in the voice. Like I said, I just got done with this downwinder. Super stoked on that. Check it out. This is the Airush, all right, Team Edition E8 Apex. We got them in the shop, and we usually have it in the van if you want to come check it out. Give us a call, 727-800-8202. Or check us out at watersports.com. See ya.